Hello, everybody. Just welcome in, welcome in. For some reason, my intro videos didn't play, but that's okay. But I'm glad to be out here. I didn't want to belabor the time, so I thought I'd come out here and just hang out with you all. I'm not sure why it doesn't want to play the video clips, so, but we're going to keep going. And hopefully, all is well with you. Oh, no, 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 no. There we go. There we go. There we go. All right. I think we're all right here, but for some reason, yeah, I might have to do a level of reboot, but that's okay. I'm so glad to see you all. So welcome in. Welcome in. Angela Precious World Honey. Hey, girl. Hi. How you doing? What a pleasure to see you. Um, let's see. I know I need to add my camera. Add my little extra cam. We'll get that going here shortly because I want to show you what I've been working on. I'm excited to show you what I've been working on. Just trying to get a feel for some things, y'all. For those who may or may not know, I did write a pattern out, and it is on my coffee page. It is free to you. All you have to do is head on over to my coffee page, and you can pick it up for free. I will drop it in the chat. Let me see if I can go grab it real quick, and then I can drop it in the chat for you. So you can grab it if you want to try it out. It is 100% free. Let me see. I'm going to drop this link in the chat, and you are more than welcome to check it out. See if it's something that you can do. I consider you all my fun and awesome crochet friends who are amazing at crochet, and some of my favorite crocheters that can help me test some stuff out. So why not test this pattern out for free? If you want to make a baby blanket, it's a baby blanket. So let me go ahead and drop that in the chat. And here it is. All right. There it is in the chat. So feel free to go grab it up if you are having problems grabbing it up there. I don't think you should. You should be able to see the chat, but if you can't, don't worry, I got you. Let me just drop this in here so you can see it. And you can use your phone if you so choose to go and grab it up. Let me see. Do I want to do it this way? Yeah, we'll do it this way. We'll do it this way. You can click on that QR code and that will take you to my coffee page. Feel free to go to the shop in there and you'll see the free pattern. And it'll ask you how much you want to pay. Honey, just put zero in there, like zero, and then go ahead and proceed. Proceed to grab it, okay? All right. So you can do it that way. So there it is. And if you feel so led to support this stream, honey, buy me a coffee. You can do that too if you want to. You don't have to, but yeah. And feel free to hit the thumbs up if you haven't done so already. So let me go ahead and greet everybody. Let's see, we greeted our dear friend, our dear crochet friend, Angela earlier, honey. What up, though? And we got Sandra Atkinson, honey. Hello, welcome in. We got Cammie in the place to be. What up, Cammie? Good to see you. And let's see, we got conversations. Oh, yes. And we want to say hello to Madeline, 60 and thick one. You better come on in the house. You might as well say it. And we got Roseanne Alexandra, honey, hi. It has been a minute, but it is a pleasure to see you. So 1 second, please. Give me a second. I gotta have a little conversation with little Teddy there. He's trying to get everything nice and comfy for him, but he's being pretty loud about it. So give me 1 second, please. All right, I am back, and I do want to share with you what I do have. I want to show you what I've been working on. Um, all right, Cammy, we're gonna keep you lifted up in prayer. We know you be dealing with that gout situation, so we're gonna keep Cammy lifted up in prayer. Raven, I need you not to lay down on my cords. Okay, they want to lay on all my cords. So, all right, I'm going to go ahead and show you what I've been working on. And what I want to talk to you about is this baby blanket that I've been working on. It is a pattern that I'm giving away for free on my coffee page. Feel free to go grab it. It's the Dance and Crochet Shell Stitch Baby Blanket. When you work on it, let me know how easy it is, how easy the pattern is. Was it easy, or do I need to add anything? Am I missing anything? Do you think a brand new person will be able to work on it? If I need to include how many shells you should have by the second row, I can put that in there. And yeah, by the second row, I can do that. Okay. How many shells you should have, I can add that to that so that I can do for sure. So just let me know. Let's see. Kelly, do you still put up a notification that you're coming on, because I kept looking for you and just noticed that you had just started your live? Yeah, okay, so I've been having just a little bit of trouble doing that, but I'm going to get back into the swing of that. Um, yeah, so to let you know that I'm coming. I didn't get a chance to do that today. So it just came right on. I was having some failure issues with the video stuff, and it just popped right on. So I don't have like my intro video or my outro videos, that they're not able to play for some reason. So I got to see what's going on with that. But it's okay. I'm just having a little technical difficulties, but hopefully I'll have it up and running, and that won't be a problem in the future. So thank you for asking. Sandra Atkins said, honey, yes, but my goal is to do all the things. Okay. All right. So, okay. So let me go ahead and share with you. Let's bring in production. Hopefully production will behave today. Let's see. Let's bring production in so I can talk to you about this beautiful blanket. You see it? That's it. That's the shell stitch blanket. That's the one. All right. Let me make me small and make it big and move my keyboard out the way. Yeah, keyboard, move out the way. All right. So that is the blanket. This is the blanket I've been working on. This is one skein, however you want to say it, one skein. I did, let's see, how many rows did I do here? Let's see. One, two, oh, 22 rows, not including the first row, 22. So that chain row is the first row, but so 22 complete shell rows. Okay, so that's what this is. So if you want to try it out, feel free to grab that pattern up. It is free for you to try. I am using ice cream yarn. Let me see if I can grab it so you can see. Here it goes. And this calls for about 3 to 4 skeins. So this is number one skein, and I have 3 more skeins left. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to add these skeins to that. I think this will be perfect. Let me pull this out so you can see what we got going on here. The yarn that I'm using for this baby blanket, that's not what I'm actually going to be working on today, but I just wanted to talk to you about it today. This is the yarn I'm using. I'm using Lion Brand ice cream yarn. Okay, it is a size 3 yarn, and I'm using a 5 uh millimeter hook, 5.0 millimeter hook, or an H8. That's what they call it, H8. And this is in the colorway of, here it is, Tutti Frutti. Tutti Frutti. Yes. So that's this. And this is the blanket. So feel free to grab that up. If you so choose, you want to test it out, see if it works for you. If it's easy, if it's hard, I'd love to know it. Let me know. That would be great. Let's see. Oh, right. Yes. Okay. So the reason why I did one skein. So here's the deal. So when starting a baby blanket, it is tempting to dive all the way in with all of your yarn with and excitement, right? We want to do that, but I chose to like I'm going to do one skein just to see how this looks, right? And so that's what I did. So, but before committing to the full project, I figured crocheting just one skein first can be a smart and a creative decision. This small step can make a difference. It can make a big difference in how your blanket turns out. Okay, both in appearance and quality. So we know that, and I'll tell you why here in a moment. So here are just a few key reasons why testing one skein first is definitely worth your time. I think so. It's worth the time for me to use this. I was really just testing it out. This yarn is beautiful. I mean, it is bright and beautiful. It just is coming out really nicely. And how the shells pop out with this pattern, I think it's amazing. That's just my personal opinion. So why should you crochet one skein first when making a baby blanket? Well, you want to test how the yarn works with your chosen stitch pattern, right? Is this yarn going to work with the stitch pattern? And I figured, you know what? It did what it needed to do. And so we did that. And there's different yarns kind of interact with stitches in unique ways. So trying it out with the ice cream yarn, I think this really made it do the things. It made it do all the things, right? So variegated yarns or variegated or self-striping yarn may look beautiful in the skein, but may behave unexpectedly uh, when you work it up. So I was like hoping it would have a nice flow. Personally, I think this has a nice flow to it. I like how the yarn it chooses, the way it's set up. It chooses different way to go about its life here. Okay, I think that's amazing how it did that. So, and it also helps reveal how the yarn will flow, right? Pools or stripes or whichever you go with. Um, so when with whatever your stitch is, so we selected the shell stitch for this pattern, and how it's coming out on the shell stitch I think is nice. That's just my personal opinion. So it's you can assess overall the aesthetic and the feel of the blanket. So when you start it, it's like, oh, is this going to look nice? Yeah. So that's that. So this ensures that the yarn that we use creates a visually pleasing and soft texture. And I believe that this has done exactly what we wanted to do here. So baby blankets should feel gentle and cozy, and this one does. And crocheting one skein lets you check that out, right? So it prevents using a yarn that may be too scratchy, stiff, or too bold in color. So yeah, using one skein to test out a product or a pattern, I'll say let's go. And then you can determine whether you need to make adjustments or not with it, right? So it also allows you to evaluate your tension and if the fabric is too tight or if it's too loose. Yeah, that's one way to do it. Gives you a chance to try a different hook size before we're going further. But that's why people use gauge a lot. Some people don't like using gauge. I say use one skein. If gauge ain't your thing, one skein might be it because you can get started with the project and see where it goes and see how you like it from there. So it shows how much area one skein can cover, and that's another thing too. How much? So for me, it covered this allowed me to cover 22 rows. So I know that I can do 22 rows per skein, or a little bit more, maybe a little more, because I did not count the chain row. I didn't count the chain row, so it might be just a little bit more. Yeah. So we can make sure that the finished blanket won't be too heavy or too light. Let's see what else. I always take little notes and put them on the side when I'm thinking about things like this. Um, let's see, helps you estimate how many total skeins you'll need. Yep. So even though, I say 3 or 4, some people might need 5. I don't know. But for me, for this pattern, I believe 4 is enough. Some people may just need 3. Depends on how you crochet. and which hook you use as well. Mm-hmm. Especially important when you're using a limited, okay, when you're using a limited amount of yarn. Let's say you got like 3 skeins and that's all you got, but you do this and you realize, oh my gosh, I'm going to need more skeins, but this yarn has been discontinued. Oh, that's what be getting on my nerves, the discontinuance of yarns. But we won't get into all that because that right there make me want to just crochet. So that gets on my nerves. I don't know about you. It's like, huh. Yes, for sure. So, and you can catch yarn defects or inconsistencies early. You can spot any knots or weak spots or color variations. You can save time and frustration later in the project, right? Yeah, that's me. That's me all day. Yes, and so we ensure that each skein behaves similarly in appearance and texture. So we know that this yarn is going to do all the things I want it to do based on how this looks. I love it. Mm-hmm. And it lets you decide if the stitch pattern and yarn are truly a good match. And I think this is for this one. And it avoids disappointment from investing in a full project that doesn't turn out as expected, right? So one skein, starting with one skein, yes, helps ensure the final blanket is both beautiful and functional and offers a peace of mind, okay, for a gift made with love and care, right? So, yep, that's all I wanted to share with you today about this. For sure, for sure, for sure. So, anybody want to add anything to what I just said about using just one skein to test out a pattern, to test out a blanket for sure? Hey, Gina, honey, welcome in. Did I say hello to you earlier? I did. I missed you. Well, so welcome. And let's see. And we got Vivian. Vivian Crosby, honey, welcome in. Good to see you. And we got Terry Johnson here. Honey, welcome in. What a pleasure it is to see you. But yep, so that's why I use one skein for this. This is the baby blanket, the pattern. So if you're interested in grabbing it up, I will drop the link again here. If you want it, it's free. Just stop by my coffee page, go to the shop, click the free pattern. It says, how much do you want to contribute? Or how much you want to pay? Pay what you want. Put zero in there. But if you want to be a blessing, you could do that too. But you don't have to. It's zero. Put zero in there and press continue to proceed. You will be able to download this pattern. Okay. All right. So that's this. That's the baby blanket. This is the Dan San shell stitch baby blanket. And I used a 5 millimeter crochet hook. You can probably use a 4.5 or a 4. It just depends on you and how you want to do this. Yeah. So, and this is a size 3 yarn. So the way it came out is coming out. I love how it's flowing. I like what it's doing, what it want to do. Mm-hmm. All right. So I am now going to, oh, I didn't tell you what I was drinking today. Water. Water in my cup. And I got another blanket on my hook. Mm-hmm. Not this one. So we're going to move this one out the way. And I'm going to bring this one back in. This is the Hibernate blanket. I know y'all probably like, you working on that big old thing? Yes, because it's for Nana Michelle, y'all. And it's not for now, it's for later on. So when we get a chance to bless her with this, this is just a simple Hibernate blanket for her. And I'm using this yarn is, where is my, okay, this yarn I'm using is the Burnett blanket yarn, and this is in the colorway of purple sunset. Purple sunset. See that? And so this is the blanket. I decided to go with the pattern that's actually in the um, label that comes with the yarn. So, yep. So that's what that is. So that's what I'm doing. So when you get you some of this yarn, or if you want to try it, it's pretty fun. So what y'all working on? What y'all doing these days? Oh, Denisha, honey, thank you, dear. Thank you. Hello, Denisha. Good to see you. And I went from soft, nice, and texturized and cuddly to this nice comfy, thick, kind of bold purple, purple sunset color. So yeah, that's what I'm working on right now. Mm-hmm. 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 Yes. So let's see. So we did this one, chain one, this one. We chain one, and this is an easy pattern. It's basically chain one and single crochet all the way across. That's all. This is an easy one. Let me do this here. I don't know. Let's see. Let me see if I can pull this up some so y'all can see what I'm working on. As long as it don't act crazy. Here we go. Don't act crazy on me. We're gonna show all the things we're working on. All right. Makes it easier for me to crochet this way. Hmm. You said, what? How are you and Jimmy doing? Oh, we are doing great, Denisha. How are you and your lovely husband doing, girl? We doing great. Let's see. You said, I have a question about this blanket. I'm on the third row of shelves. On the end, it seems like it's flaring out. Am I doing something wrong or will it correct itself? Okay. So it sounds like you might be adding a stitch or so there, Terry. I'm not sure exactly. But what I would do to, because if you can see, this is what mines are look like. This is what they look like going up the side. And that's what it should look like. If it's not doing, giving a nice flowy thing going on, we might want to check and make sure we're going in the right spot. Are you going in? Make sure you don't go in that chain one stitch when you turn your work. Let me see if I can show you from the top here. Okay, so this is where I ended, and I put it in the single crochet at the top of which stitches. No, I put it in the top of that. This would be the chain stitch. What I chose to do on the ends here, or the beginning, was I decided instead of doing a chain three, that I would do a, I did a double stacked single crochet here. So it's easier just for me to see the chain, and then I went in and I did two double crochets here, okay? And so it makes it easier to see where your stitch should go. So if it's doing some type of flaring thing, you might have too many stitches going on there. So I would take it out, and I would use stitch markers so you can see where your stitches are going. Put one on each end, no matter how long it takes. You know, I'm always preaching about, and I say preaching because I'm preaching about the stitch markers, right? So it'll help you not have that flare. Mine is just literally just pretty much straight going. This was the first stitch here, right? But from here, I did do a, I think I did a, yeah, I did do a chain three, I think here. But for the rest of it, I decided to do the, let me do the double stack single crochet going up the stitch. Okay. So that's what I would do. I would probably just take it out and try again. But it doesn't, it's not flaring. I'm not getting any flaring. But I'm feeling like you're adding more stitches, and it could be not being able to see where those stitches are. So you see how I got my little stitch markers in this? But because I was able to do this pattern here, this pattern, I was able to see where I know what, because I did the double stacked single crochet, and then I did two double crochets in here. I was able to see the top of that uh, stitch. So don't go in the chain. Since you do a chain one, don't go in that chain one stitch. Don't do that. Don't do that. Just go in the actual crocheted stitch. Okay. And if you want to substitute that out, that would be great too. So yeah, substitute that chain three out for a double stacked uh, single crochet. I would do that for sure. Okay, let's see. Where am I? You said thanks. I bet that's what I'm doing. Probably. I'm sorry, girl. I don't want it for you, but sometimes it be doing the things. Let's see. You said I'm working on a Happy to Hook movie cow. I decided to do a blanket. All right, Vivian, let's go. I love it. Let's see. And you asked a question about putting a border on it. You say, am I doing something wrong or will it correct itself when I put the border? Okay, yeah. Okay. I want to make sure I got the total question answered for you. Let's see. Oh, that's so cool. Isn't that fun? You said, I really like the pattern. Oh, Gina, yes, I do too. Is it easy? Let me know if it's easy to do for sure. And if you want to grab a copy for a later date, feel free to grab a free copy of it. I'll drop the link again in the chat. Nifty, hello, dear. Hello. Hey, Lord's Black Ministries, honey, welcome in. Good to see you. Let's see, everybody speaking to one another. I love it. I love the family. I love y'all, family. I do. Y'all are so sweet. Hey, Barbara Clark, honey, welcome in. Good to see you. Let's see what you saying here. You said the pattern is bringing out the striping in the Premier DK Colors yarn. Let's go. I love it. I love it. I might have to make one with that yarn too. Yeah, we want to see how that works out. Hey, CNY, welcome in. You said I'm crocheting a baby blanket in the shell pattern with a blanket yarn. Let's go. I love it. That sounds awesome. And you're working on what? You said I'm working on the Timber Trails blanket. Let's go. Yeah. That's what's up. I love it. You say what? You said, no worries. This is all part of the learning process. I love the pattern. Thanks again for sharing. Hey, no problem. Hey, listen, Terry, do you know how to do the instead of doing like a chain three, do you know how to do the double stacked um single crochets instead of the chain three? Let me know. And if you want to do that instead of that chain three, it just makes it so much easier to see that last stitch that you got to go on when you're on that row. Let me know, and we'll go ahead and we'll do one real quick here for you. Okay. You say what? How is the Royal Court cat? They fine. They laying here. They in here laying down, child, behaving right now, and they better. Yes. What? Let's go. What? You said I has a new grandson, Thomas, born May the 7th. Congratulations, Denisha. Oh, I love it. I love it. I love that for you, girl. Look at you. Got a new baby, new grandbaby and all. I love it. Yep. Congratulations for sure. All right, so just let me know, Terry, if you want me to show you. I don't mind doing it. Um, that's how we learn. We learn together because, child, I don't be doing all the things, but if I could share what little knowledge I do have, I want to be able to help everybody have a good old time out here with this crochet. Amen. Even though I'm working on another blanket, it's cool. We good. I can show you for sure. I'm doing this one because I got to get jiggy with it. This yarn is nice and thick. I know it's a hibernation blanket and it's not for everybody right now, but this is going to be for Nana Michelle. Why am I making this from Nana Michelle? Because she's so kind and so sweet. And she can't work with big yarn. And I figure, you know what? Let's make her something that she can use with this thick yarn so she can experience the nice fluffiness of it. Even though she doesn't get to work with it, why not make her something that she could use on a nice winter day here in Ohio? Even though I will not be in Ohio no more coming. I mean, I won't say no more. I won't be in Ohio. I won't be living in Ohio. I'll say it like that. I'll be back to visit and do other things. But yeah. So this is a simple blanket that I'm doing. This is the Hibernate blanket, and it's basically a single crochet as chain one, single crochet all the way across. Mm-hmm. And chain one, and this yarn. I don't know how fast I can get this done, child. It'd be taking me forever. Get this yarn going. Get this going. Oh my goodness. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Hello, Dozier. Welcome in. Dozier gets crafty is here. Welcome. Good to see you. I will drop the free pattern again in the chat. If this is something you're interested in doing, feel free to go pick it up at your convenience. It's going to always be on there free right now. So the testing phase. Uh, yeah, it'll be free for a while. I don't know how long is a while, but then I'll probably do like if you want to donate to the channel, it's for a good cause. Just to be a blessing. Oh, where are you moving? I believe we are going to go to Florida. We're going to be out there. I got to get some land and get my garden going. I'm excited about doing a garden that has orange trees and just lovely fruit trees that I've always wanted in my backyard and at my disposal. I always wanted to have something like that. So, yep, that's what's going on. So, here we go. I hope y'all are having a good time. Feel free to hit the thumbs up if you haven't done so already. So, oh, I'm here. Yeah, those are, I think I'm going to love it too. I ain't going to kid you. Plus, my sinus is giving me the blues here. I'm not allergic to trees or pollen. I'm not allergic to any stuff, anything like that. But the barometric pressure that jacks up my sinuses here in the lovely state of Ohio is getting on my nerves. And I have got to get up out of here. I got to get up out of here. We can't keep doing this. I don't like waking up with migraines and having sinus issues. Oh, you have peach trees. You're a bit too far north for citrus, are you? I know my husband's grandma, she had a grapefruit tree in the front of her house. I was like, what? I love grapefruits. If I could have a grapefruit tree in front of my house, and anytime I want a grapefruit, let's go to the front of the house to go get it. Child, can I tell you I'm here for it? Can I tell you I'm here for all of it? Yes. No, I'm not leaving my channel. Are you kidding me? Y'all are family. Y'all coming too. You get to come. Laura, what you talking? Girl, don't scare me like that. Oh my gosh, yes. You said what? Being shut in all winter isn't good. No. I realized with that how seasonal depression is real. It is so real. I don't struggle with that. My husband being from Florida, I don't think he struggles with that, but I think this year it was harder for him this year. Mm-hmm. Because he said being stuck in the house 3 months of the year won't do. It won't do. It won't do. I gotta get outside. Can't help it. Get outside. Oh, hello, Samantha. Girl, how'd I miss you? You said hi twice, honey. My bad. Welcome. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Let's go. You said, I love grapefruit. Me too, Barbara Clark. Me too. You said, I am so glad we are coming too. Oh, you coming? Yeah. Oh, yeah, y'all coming. Hello. Yes, I'm not leaving y'all. Y'all my family. Are you using your pillow? Yes, I have my pillow. See right here. I always have it wrapped around me. I got my arms right here. It's just a lot easier. I'm trying to pull this so you can kind of see a little bit. That's my pillow. And this is my stuff right here. So I got my pillow out here so you can see what I'm doing. Even though I have this kind of on the table a little bit. So yes. Yes, yes, yes. So yeah, sometimes weather be weather and so there's some things I want to crochet that I think will be fun as a summer uh, outfits that I think will be nice to wear. Basically, I'm looking at crop tops that go over. You said we going on a field trip, honey. You going on a life trip? What you talking about? Yeah, we listen. Y'all coming? Y'all part of the? I would miss y'all way too much. Ain't no way I'm not. Y'all not coming. You coming? All right. I just gotta get my little setup set up in the in the RV. We haven't gotten it yet, but we're getting there. We're getting close to getting it. So I keep flip flopping what I want to get, y'all. Just pray for me. I have got to keep it pushing. I go from one extreme to another, child. So I think we're narrowing it down to what we need. And I think I'm back to where I said what we're going to do. So that's what we're going to do. And my husband is excited about it. He said, what stitch are you using? Oh, thanks for asking. I am using, this is the single crochet stitch and chain one. So it's basically single crochet, chain one, single crochet, chain one. And when I get close to the end, depending on the row, whether I put two single crochets or one, okay? So let's see. So single crochet, chain one, and then just single crochet. So I'm gonna take this out and put this in my single crochet right here. Now, okay, so this is it. So the yarn that I'm using for this, Samantha, is Burnett blanket yarn. It's the Burnett blanket yarn, okay? This is in the colorway. It's called Purple Sunset. Purple Sunset. Yep. So basically, it's the moss stitch. You can call it, I guess that's what, you can call it moss stitch for sure. Let's see, where am I? So for this, I am using stitch markers. Stitch markers are our friends, family. They are best friends. So if you don't have no stitch markers, get you some, get you some, get you some. Get you some, honey. Yeah, stitch markers are our friends. You said what? You said we will see a lot of sunshine. Yes, we need that. We need it. Yeah. So do you like the beach? I like the beach. I like the sand and everything. It's really nice. I like put my feet in the sand and walking, and I like the beach. I do. I love the sound of water. You said what? I'm so happy for you. Oh, thank you so much. You said what? If you need somewhere to stop on the way, let me know. Okay, dozers, certainly will. I certainly will, honey. Yes, I certainly will. You're welcome. You said how many chains did you use? I think, let's see, how many chains? 106? 106 chains for this particular uh, blanket. So after I do that, I'm going to turn my work and then I'm going to chain one. It's basically a 2-row repeat. And okay, so I chain one. And because I have a single crochet and a chain one space, right? So what I need to do is I need to do a single crochet in the first stitch, okay? And I'm going to put my stitch marker right back on this bad boy, right in that stitch, not in the chain one. I mean, not in the yeah, not in the turning chain, in the actual stitch here. And then where there's a where there is a chain one space, I'm gonna put another single crochet in there. Okay. Yep. And now I just chain one, and in each chain one space put a single crochet, and that's all you do. I just feel for it and then go from there. And that's all I'm doing is single crocheting and chain one in it up. You said you single crochet, chain one, then you do a skip stitch. Yeah. Yeah. See? Okay. Let me show you. Yeah. So I'm going to skip this. I'm going to skip this single crochet down here. And in this chain one space, I'm going to put a single crochet. And then I'm going to chain one, skip this single crochet here, and go into the next chain one space and single crochet. And then chain one. That's all it is. That's all it is, family. Don't mind me, I'm pulling out some more yarn. What you mean 106? Nope. Was that too much? Is that too much? Girl, this is a blanket for grown folks. Let's see. That's you said, "Oh, I see what you did. The results are excellent with that yarn." Yeah, I think so. I love how it's kind of coming out nice and texturized. You said what? You said the moss stitch with big yarn, not bad at all. Oh, okay, okay. It's not bad at all. Yeah, it looks. I mean, with the big yarn. Now, if I was doing like the only way I would probably do another a small project with the moss stitch probably be a dishcloth, because you know why? Because this I did a hat like this before, and I was like, man, what was I thinking? It was doing the most. It was doing the most. It was just so many stitches. It was like so much yarn. I mean, I don't mind it, but I was like, I don't think I'm gonna do another hat like this again, Lord. So yeah, that's it basically. So you see what I'm doing there? Chain one, skip that, go in the next chain one space with a single crochet. And once I get to the end, you'll see if I need to do the end is where either you're going to do, you'll see what I'm talking about. I'll just get there. Let's just get there, fam. I hope your all's projects are coming out nice. This is a nice, if you need to kind of unwind and not think about anything, this is a nice stitch to do for that, especially with this thick yarn. Y'all, let me show you what my ball's looking like. It's looking crazy. I gotta look. That's what it's looking like for some reason. Let me get this together. I don't know. It's just doing too much sometimes. Go sat down. I try not to worry about how many. I try not to look at it. You said, well, you said, I don't like back and forth blankets. That's all. Give me a square. Oh, okay. I see what you're saying. Yeah, you could do that. You could do that. No problem at all. I understand that. Some people don't like that. But sometimes you might need something like that just to unwind. Give me something that's going to get me in a space of calm. You know what I'm saying? You said, I just cast on 320 stitches to knit a tank top, Denisha. Oh, Lord. People out here doing it, Denisha. They out here getting the things done with the back and forth situation. I understand though, but with this though, Denisha, because it is a thicker yarn, it might not be so bad. How many do I think I'll need for this? How many did it say? It's saying 6 balls. I have 6 balls of this yarn. I got two in here, and I got two more in the room back there. I got three in there. So, yep, 6 balls of this yarn. To me, it's cool. I'll be all right. I'll live through it. I just want to get through this yarn fast. It's like, yeah, right. It is that kind of yarn though. You can if you just want something to do that's real quick, this you know what I mean, that you ain't got to think about. You can just get jiggy with it and go. And you want something soft and cuddly to do it with. That's this yarn. Now it's hot now. You got to be in the air condition messing around with this yarn if you're doing it in the summertime for real. Um, so you can do like pick whatever colors you want to do with it. You don't have to go with this variegated. You can go with different colors, which are fine. Hold on. Let me see. You said mine is in the round bottom up lace panel up the middle of the back. Ooh, that sound pretty. You said, Kelly, you're asking me to rethink my statement. Girl, no, 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 no. You can keep all your wonderful thoughts, honey. It's just another way of looking at it. You don't have to change what you think, but you might want to, if you need to get in a place of chill and somebody getting on your nerves, like people get on my nerves, I'll be like, Lord, give me strength. Give me that crochet hook and let's work this out right here. Mm-hmm. And it's ain't gonna take entirely too long. This is it can be a quick situation. You know what I mean? Yeah. You said what? You said I like the moss stitch in the blanket yarn. I received 5 skeins of blanket yarn for Christmas. Now I know what pattern to use. Thanks, Kelly. You're welcome, Gina. That's what we here for. What you said? You said, "Dang it, making me not asking." What? No, no, no! Don't not ask. You can always ask. You can always ask, girl. But not you. When I say people get on my nerves, I'm thinking about the people at work. Not y'all. Y'all don't get on my nerves. Trust me, if y'all got on my nerves, I wouldn't be out here. Not you, Denisha. Girl, no. It's them people. It's them people at work. That's what I was thinking. Like, Lord, I gotta go back in that place tomorrow. Let me crochet this. You understand? You feel me now, Denisha? Please say you feel me. Please say you feel me. You see what I'm talking about out here in these streets. It ain't none of y'all. Y'all my favorite people in the whole wide world. Okay, y'all my favorites. But child, this makes you wanna, yeah. So as long as I do this, I'll be in a calm space. You understand what I'm saying? Get myself ready for tomorrow. I got, I gotta show up in there. Y'all have no idea of the craziness sometimes I have to deal with. But I don't show out here in this workplace, out here in this. Maybe I'll write a book about it, and y'all get a good laugh. It's gonna be called 101 Things Not to Do in the Workplace, because people be doing crazy stuff, child. Hey there, Layla Harvey T, honey, welcome. And I'm sure you heard me say that before. People be out, they be out, y'all, in the workplace, and you be like, ah. Well, you can't do that. But I mean, sometimes I'll be thinking like, oh, and one time I was in a meeting and I was crocheting a blanket, and it kept me calm because the person I was dealing with, child, you would have been like, oh, what do these people do in these streets? You say, well, you said the mouse stitch in the round makes a fast stitch go. Okay. I never thought about it like that. In the round, I never thought about doing a mouse stitch dishcloth in the round. That's an idea for sure. For sure, fam. Let me see. Oh yeah, I had that right. Okay. Chain one. Skip that stitch. Okay, so now I'm close to the end, right? So I got a chain one space. So this is my last chain one spaces right here. Now, guess what? I got to do another chain one, not another chain one. I had to put a single crochet in that chain one space. But now that I'm at the end, I got to put another single crochet, and that's how that works. So one row you'll have at the beginning, you'll have two single crochets. At the end, you'll have two single crochets, and then the next row you'll have a single crochet in the chain one space. So because we did two, okay, these are the two single crochets from the bottom row, right? So now I have to do a chain one. Remember that chain one? The turning chain, just one turning chain. And here's my single crochet. So I got to come in here, a single crochet, and do one single crochet. I'm gonna do that, and I'm gonna take my wonderful friend, best friend, stitch marker. I hope I don't break it, y'all, because I ain't got the right sizes. They in here somewhere. I got the bigger ones, but I can't find them. They in here somewhere. I don't know where they're at. Okay. All right. So I put that in my my first single crochet stitch. Now I have to chain one, and I skip this single crochet, and I go into the next chain one space, and boom. That's it. Single crochet, chain one. Skip this stitch, go into the next chain one space. So you just go into the chain one spaces. That's it. So you single crochet, chain one, single crochet, chain one, single crochet, chain one. That's it. Okay. That's all we doing out here. You said what? You said as a square it works up quickly. Oh, okay. Yeah. Yeah, see? So that's not too bad, Denisha, right? So that can help keep everybody safe. You need to do something real quick that's going to be something that's going to help you stay in a calm place. Child, this pattern will do it for me. I was man, I was in a meeting, and it was a Zoom meeting, so that's the blessed part. And I just had it on my lap, like working on it, and I had my camera off, which was allowed for that meeting. And I was like, yeah, because this person getting on my nerves. And so I better crochet something so I can stay calm. And it did. It helped me keep calm. She was going crazy on the phone. And I was like, mm-hmm. I was like, yeah, I understand. Well, this and that and blah, blah, blah. It's going to be okay. And then I got off the phone and I was like, oh, man, crochet really does help. It keeps you calm while you on crazy phone calls with crazy people at work. Not all people are crazy at work, but there'd be some people that be going insane. Right now, we're dealing with people who don't want to be back in the workplace because we have to be back 100%, and a lot of people don't like that. So I'm dealing with a lot of stuff like that. Yeah. So I have to take crochet to work. I better take crochet to work. Oh my gosh. I remember when I didn't crochet at work, man, I'd be like, I'd be at from 0 to 60 in like 2 seconds, 3 seconds the most. Especially when I'm like, I am not in the mood to be dealing with this stuff that's insane. Let's see. What you say? You said, I'll bring my knitting or crochet with me to calm me down. Yes, Denisha, come on. That's why I got to take it to work, girl. Listen, them people should appreciate the love and concern I have by crocheting in the workplace. While working. Hello. Yes, you said I went to Joanne's yesterday. What? Had a great time. 12 more days and it will be gone for me. Oh no. No, 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 no. I hate that. You said what? You said, oh, Denise is asking you, Terry, what did you get from Joanne's? Yes, share. Please do tell. Please do tell. They had a lot of yarn at y'all's place because mine's had nothing when I went. I think they sold all their yarn like to Walmart or something. You said, well, you said you got lots of yarn. How? And plus fabric and sewing notions. That's nice. Man, I'm salty that Joanne's is no longer here. That's great. That is great. I mean, because when I walked in my Joanne's, man, that yarn was gone. It wasn't even like it might have been 3 weeks since they had announced that or whatever. And I said, let me go in here and get some yarn. Man, I got up in there and walked up out of there. And then I went to another one and then walked up out of there. The same result made me think that somebody came in there and just bought all that yarn and they're reselling it somewhere. And I was thinking maybe they sold it to Walmart or something. That's the only thing I could think of at that time. So all of them are going to be closing. I know mines are all closing. Yes, look at the love in the chat. Yes, happy for her. Terry, we happy for you, girl. Get all the yarn you can, cause people like me that's living in a place where Joanne said, "Ha, you gonna try to buy some yarn if you want to, but we done sold it to the person down the street." I'm like, gangsta, but that's what they did. I bet you that's what they did. But yeah, girl, get all you can get. Mm-hmm. You said, is your Joanne's closing where you are? All mine is gone. Every last one of them. So I'm gonna get mine from Hirschner's from now on because our Michaels don't be having no yarn for real. The Michaels and their yarn selection has become very disappointing. I'll just say it that way. I used to get yarn from Michaels all the time, but I went in there and was sadly disappointed. I said these people can. It's like they on that can't get right with the yarn. Not even a lot of their hoops and threads. I didn't see a lot of that in there either. I said, are they getting away from selling yarn? What are they doing? I'm talking about the Michaels where I live. All of them, every last one of them Michaels where I live is like that. It's like it don't make no sense no matter what side of town I go on. And it's like, Michaels, what y'all doing? Don't do us. You know Joanne's is leaving. Why? Okay, but okay, here I go fussing. Y'all hear me getting go. Why you doing it like that? Why you doing us like that? Huh? You said, yep, because I see a few people on Facebook Marketplace have been doing that. Yeah? Yeah, it's crazy. Hirschner's just got the rights to Big Twist yarns. Let's go. Let's go with the Big Twist over there at Hirschner's. Yeah. So if y'all interested in Hirschner's, feel free to check out my link tree. I actually have an affiliate link with Hirschner's, y'all. So yeah, check out their yarns. I'll drop it in the chat if you're interested. You say I don't live close to a Joanne, so I missed out on the sales. Don't feel bad. I live close and missed out on them. How about that? Yeah, so it didn't even matter. Because it's like, what in the world? You said that's awesome, Terry. Yes, that you got what you wanted. Yeah, isn't that nice? You just finished the Sun Bunny. Well, congratulations, Samantha. Good job, girl. Good job. I love it. You said they had 60% off the yarn, and if you bought 20 items, you got another 30 off. I had 80 items before I could blink. I paid $1.34 to $1.86 a skein. Look at you making out. You better go ahead and make out for all of us. You better go ahead and make out for all of us because my Joanne's did me dirty. They did me dirty. Yes, isn't that great? She did great. Mm-hmm. You said same here with Michaels. I couldn't find a soft cotton, just their everyday cotton. Oh Lord. See what I'm saying? They not doing us right out here in these streets. You said my Michaels is like that, like not worth the trip. It ain't. It's just not. I hate to say it. We love Michaels, but they got disrespectful with the yarn. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. They had a good supply at mine. Oh yeah, because you blessed, girl. Wherever you at, you blessed. Joanne's got you covered. But here, they was gangsta. Mm-hmm. You said I had to go to Hobby Lobby for I love this cotton. And that, you know what? That's what I'm gonna do to get my cotton from here, from Hobby Lobby, because Michaels, oh, you breaking my heart, Michaels. Yes, she did get some great deals, Barbara. She did do that. You see, I'm not a fan of Michaels, but I will go sometimes. If you can find some yarn, let me know. Let me know. You see, I totally agree with the selection of yarn at Michaels. Yes, it has went down all the way to the ground. They ain't working, they twerking. And when I say they twerking, it means they going down to the ground. Like you said, they not working. You said to me the same color Caron and very few. Yeah, yeah. It's like, what y'all doing? Come on, Michaels, let's go. Let's get our stuff up. You said Michaels has reduced their yarn selection and Hobby Lobby only carries their brand. I wish Joanne has stayed in their lane of yarn and fabric and not tried to offer every craft under the sun. You giving them a word right now, Gina. You better tell them. Joanne, did you hear that? You ain't have to be all things to all people. Just be a yarn and fabric store. We here. You said Gina was a craft store. The issue was they owed a lot of money on some of their buildings and whatnot, which caused them to go into bankruptcy. But yeah, okay. So Denisha, years ago, I'm talking about way back in the way back before Joanne Fabrics was this big chain. It was like this small little store in a plaza, and in that store they had fabrics and yarn. They had some crafts, but it wasn't a lot. But their main thing was that fabric. They had fabric patterns, sewing machines. Okay, they had all the things. They had your crochet stuff. Yeah, they had all the things. And then after that, they got big. They said, we gonna be big. Next thing you know, plow, this big old John's. I was like, what? Joann's is big now. Go up in there. And they got everything under the sun. They trying it. They trying everything. And then they started putting a whole bunch of them all over the place. And they should have just chilled out with maybe a few instead of going crazy. Trying to have one on every side of town. No. Maybe two. Where I live, maybe two. That would have been nice. But yeah. But that's what happened. So yeah, Denisha, I see what you're saying. But when they started, when I was a teenager, when I was in my 20s and I was buying yarn, that's what our Joann's was like. There was like this little tiny spot right here. You can get fabric and you can get yarn. You can get fabric patterns and all the things. That's where I got all my patterns from for like school. Remember home economics? That's where I got my patterns from. We went to Joann Fabrics. Hmm. Yeah, that's what we had to get those patterns from there. Yeah, when we could get whatever we wanted. Basically what our school project was, whatever our school project was, because that's when we had home economics. Yes, we sold at school. They let us sew stuff. Yep, I made some knickknackers or gauchos. I made pillows that were shaped in the letters. I did listen. I was having a good time doing that stuff. Then they took home economics out of school. I said, why? When we sew, they took that stuff out like they don't want you to know how to do that. But then they make the stores all big. Okay, don't listen. I can go down a whole rabbit hole of this stuff and conspiracy theories. They don't want us to learn how to do for self. Okay, let's see. Michael's supply of yarn has totally went down. Yes, it has. You said my Joann's was fabric and yarn first. Yeah. It was. You said I haven't been to Michael's in almost a year. There ain't no reason to go now. I mean, you could. If I ain't trying to tell nobody what to do, but if you gotta slide on over to Michael's, I'm just saying you'll be sadly disappointed. I know she telling the truth, right? She out here telling it, Madeline. She is, girl. I know, Denisha. It's a trip, girl. You said not my Joanne's. They had all the sewing notions, yarn, and other crafts. Yeah, they had all this like sewing stuff, and they had yarn. That's where how it started. So it just depends on when yours was out there. So we had Joanne's. I'm talking about in the 1980s, girl. I'm going back. I went back to the 80s, and that's what it was. That's what it was. Well, that's where we got our that. Listen, yep, home economics was good times, wasn't it? And then they took it out of school. Who does that? Okay, enough of me ranting about that. I'm convinced they don't want us to do for self, so they don't want the kids to learn how to do for self. Now kids can't hardly do nothing but be on these daggone computers for real. Now, I will say that my niece did learn how to use a sewing machine. She said, "Hey, I need to learn how to make bonnets." Oh, I need a sewing machine for that. She could have been doing that in high school. You understand what I'm saying? Some of this stuff. Let me hush. Let me hush. Oh my goodness, this is so heartbreaking. The stuff that we learned to do in school, on just doing like regulars, like something that we can expound upon, right? So if sewing was your thing, you would start thinking, you know what, automatically we can get into some good stuff here. Okay, so this is a single crochet. What you do, so you don't even need to go. Then that one, why waste your time going to Michael's, girl? Don't do it. If your selection is better than Michael's, stay home and go shopping. That's what you do. Yeah, you stay home and go shopping. Yeah. Matter of fact, I was gonna try to get a sewing machine because that's one thing that I literally don't have, and I think that everybody should have one. That's just in my mind. Everybody should have a sewing machine, at least one. You said, well, my daughter talked with a worker last Thursday. The lady said they were told to throw the patterns in the throw them in the dumpster and spray them with a hose so no one would dig out the. Oh my God! Why? You see what I'm saying? Oh, oh, that's horrible. Absolutely, Denisha. She said, "Mercy, that's tacky." Not only tacky, they could just give them away. You have two sewing machines? Yeah, I think everybody should have at least one. Now, my mom got one in here somewhere. It's old, but it worked. But I want my own. I don't want my mama's. So I'm gonna eventually get one. I better get one soon before they decide we're not making sewing machines anymore. Hey, I think everybody should have a sewing machine, even if you don't even use it. Just I think everybody should just have one. Every household should have a sewing machine. That's horrible. It is. That's terrible. Terrible. Mm-hmm. You said, well, you said I've been crocheting since I was 5. My mom and I lived in Johansson. Yes. Okay, I'm just going crazy out here, y'all. Now I'm getting all upset. Let me just crochet and chill for a minute. Let me get some of these stitches up in here, cause, whoo, I'm getting upset about this nonsense that's going on over there at them over there at the Joann's with the patterns and stuff. Give me the patterns. I'll take them. Listen, I'll take them. I may not use them, but give them to me then. Somebody gonna use them. Somebody gonna make something. You see what I'm saying? They don't. Oh my God. Who does that? They could give them away. They could be like, "Oh, you buying this? Here, grab 5 free patterns." I understand that, Denisha. I understand, but somebody might learn how to do it, and it's okay if someone don't like you. It's all right. Somebody might know, like my niece. I never thought my niece would even think about a sewing machine. Man, she done got jiggy with it. Got her. I'm gonna get me one. Yes, amen. Thank goodness for Hirschner's. Let me see if there's any sewing machines out here for sale. Some, just a regular one, cause I'm convinced we gonna need these in times of trouble. Amen. Sewing machine. I want a whole beginner's kit of a sewing machine. Yeah, see, they got one sewing machine for beginners for $57. Oh my gosh, for $57. That's all I need. I don't need nothing super big. They got another one for 99. Weaving everything, beginning sewing machine, portable packaging, 16 different thread types. I just okay, whatever. But my thing is that they literally have an entire sewing machine for, oh my goodness. Can y'all see me? Okay, I'm back. Oh Lord, that was crazy. Okay, I'm back in business, y'all. I don't know, my screen acting crazy. So I agree. I went Saturday to get some, and there was a huge hole. My daughter said to the lady they should have sold them for 99 cents. They would have sold out. Give them to theaters, etc., or daycares. Yes, absolutely, Terry. What you saying? You said that's a pretty color of yarn you're using, Kelly. Thank you. It's called I keep it's called Purple Sunset. See? Purple Sunset. This is a Burnett blanket yarn. Yes. Okay. You said I can hand sew. I learned in home ec. Yeah, I can hand sew too, but sometimes you be wanting that. Let me get this quick, fast in a hurry hem real quick. I mean, we don't hem pants no more. People take them to the cleaners. I think people still take stuff to the cleaners, child. I don't know. I don't know. Are you kidding me? You said anybody want a sewing machine? I have one that hasn't been used because you bought it a month before I lost much of my sight. Oh no. Oh no. Oh Gina. If you don't want it, if you don't want it, child, I'll take a blessing of a sewing machine. Only because I feel like everybody need one. I need one. I don't have one. I was gonna get the one for $57. It's a beginner one because I haven't sewn in a long time. It's been a minute. Oh, here's one that's I might be interested in this one too because it's all metal instead of just plastic. Because the new ones they all plastic, right? Back in the day, they had them for like oh, remember the bobbins and stuff? You use all the bobbins. They were all metal like, and they was a little bit heavy, and they had a case. This was really nice. Oh man. Oh. You're so sweet, Gina. Oh, sure, for sure. If you want to send it, child, that shipping is gonna cost. Uh, that shipping gonna cost. We can talk about it offline. Let me see what I need to send you some money for that, because I know that shipping gonna be ridiculous. I can give you some money towards that, cause, mm-hmm, yeah, cause I know it's crazy out here in the streets. So yeah. So I'm gonna finish this row. So yeah, but oh, I did say let me drop my link tree. Let's see if I can get my link tree first of all. I don't know. I'm struggling right now with my oh. Let me drop this one first. So if you are interested in grabbing a copy of my the pattern I wrote, a base inspired by uh, the wonderful lady who taught me how to crochet. Her name was Doris. Did I ever show y'all a picture of her? I got it right here. I think I showed y'all once, but I'll show y'all again. I'm sorry, Gizmo. I didn't know you was laying right here under my feet, girl. Gizmo's in here too, family. She laying right here. It's okay, Gizzy. I'm sorry, Mama. I'm sorry, Gizzy, Mama. Let me see where did I put it. I know it's in here. Where did I drop it? Oh, there it goes. See if I can pull it out. Nope, that's not it. Jeez, I'm struggling. I had it in here. It's in here somewhere. Mm, Gosh, where did her picture go? I literally just saw it. Every time I just see her picture, then it goes away on me. Uh-huh. It won't always be like this. I can't find it, y'all. I will find it later, and then I will share it with you all. I'll probably share it on my next, the next live we do, which is going to be on Tuesday. I'll show you the picture, just in case you didn't get to see before. She was so cool. She went on to be with the Lord, but she was a blessing in my life, and that's how I ended up, doing that pattern, because that's the very first pattern she taught me, and I had to write it down because it wasn't like she had the pattern written nowhere, so I wrote it out. So it was really dancing inspired. Her name was Doris Senior, but she called herself Dancing. So she's like, dancing, I'm dancing. I was like, okay. Like dancing, but not dancing. It's Dan and San put together. Yeah, she's the best. She's an awesome. Okay. Okay, Gina. Thank you. I'm almost done with this part right here. Oh, what was I going to show y'all? There was something else I was going to do. What was it? It was a link to something. Oh, my link tree. Hold on, fam. Let me grab my link tree. Here we go. So if you're interested in getting, let's copy and paste. Here's my link tree, family. If you want to get some Hirschner's yarn, I have a Hirschner's link on there. I actually have an affiliate link with them now, so feel free to grab that link. I'll probably get a few cents on the dollar to buy some coffee. If you understand what I mean, I might be able to buy some coffee eventually. It don't be a whole lot. I do get a little something, but it don't be a lot. But feel free to go to my link tree, go to Hirschner's from there, and you can get some really good yarn over there. I like Hirschner's. I really like Hirschner's. That's where I got the ice cream yarn from. Mm-hmm. Okay. You said check it out and let me know what you think. Okay, let me see if I can do that here. Hmm. It won't always be like this. I don't know why I just started singing that. But it won't always be like this. All right. You go to my Gmail. Here we go. Gmail. Open up. Open says me. All right. Let me check my email. Okay, Gina. Oh, yeah. Oh, that's perfect. Oh, you don't get to use it. It's so cute. I like the brothers. Let me know. Oh yeah, I got to do my Spanish. I do like it. That's perfect. It's perfect. That might give me inspiration to make pillows for my new house because I like making pillows. But I gotta get some fabric. I gotta get some fabric. Obviously won't be at Joann's no more. Oh man. Um, check. Okay, do me a favor. Yeah, make sure the PO box says Brice, Ohio on there. It's the Brice, Ohio one. Okay, because yep, that's fine. It's in my description box. It's in the description box of this um video of this live stream as well. So if you go down there, just let me know um what the shipping is. Okay, because I know it's gonna be it be up there for no reason. All right. Okay. So I'm gonna stop right here for now. Well, let me turn and then put my hook in there. Turn my work. It's chain one, for my turning chain, and then put a single crochet here, and then oh, I can chain one and single crochet here. All right. All right. Let me put this in here. Got my stitch marker. Making sure I don't lose no spots. All right, family. Well, this has been fun. Thanks for chatting with me today, y'all. And thanks for allowing me to share all the fun stuff we've been doing over here. And we gotta pray for everybody that's going through it. We live in some strange times, family. Let me see. So Mattel Production, good night. Good night, Production. You've been really amazing out here in these streets today. So production was behaving today. Sometimes production don't always behave, child. Mm-mm. So I hope y'all doing good. This is how much I got left. Whew. Yeah. Oh my goodness. I hope y'all been having an amazing day because I've been having a good old time with y'all today. So thank you so much. And yeah, so just FYI, if you aren't into the gauge and all that, take one skein and make the pattern that you're making or crochet the pattern that you're interested in to see how your yarn interacts with that pattern stitch with it, what you got going on and see how it works out with it. Okay. So y'all stay blessed, y'all stay encouraged, and always remember to love one another. May the Most High bless you all and keep y'all for real. And we know it's not going to always be like this, but right now we're going through some strange times. But we believe the Most High got our back. So let's try to be kind to one another. And when you feel yourself getting stressed like me, pick up that crochet hook and get to crocheting something simple to keep everybody safe in the country. Okay? I love y'all so much. I'll be back out here on Tuesday, okay? So feel free to come on over to Turbo Tuesday, all right? All right. I love y'all. Y'all stay encouraged. I don't know if my outros is going to work today. They may or may not. If not, I'm not going to worry about it. I'm just going to bid you all adieu, okay? So have an amazing rest of your night. Get y'all some good rest. I got to go to work in the morning, so I'm going to go get prepared for that. So y'all stay encouraged, okay? All right. Until next time, family. Bye.